Family-centered care really started in about the 1980s. Before that, if we go back and look at the history of family-centered care, really in the early 1900s, babies would come in to sick kids. Their parents would not be able to visit them. They would have to look through the windows and see the babies. And then later on, even when we started delivering care in the incubator, it was a further separation between the parents and the babies. So even as late as the 1940s and 1950s, parents were only allowed to visit babies and children between 2 to 4 on Sunday afternoon. And so really we've come a long way with family-centered care. So to me, I think that family-centered care means that parents are here, they participate in the care, they're involved in the decision-making around their baby's care, and they can be a part of every aspect of the baby's care because they really are the most important people in the baby's life. And the babies are just here in our NICU for a short period of time. On their journey through life, this is really only accounts for a very small period of the time that they're here. Well, there's a lot of things that we can do for parents. You have to think about all the babies that come here to sick kids come from another hospital. So oftentimes the delivery of a sick baby or a premature baby is very unexpected. Parents are under a lot of stress. Oftentimes the mothers are very ill, so it's the father that's coming here to visit the baby and going between the baby and the mother. So once the mother is well enough to come and the father comes, the things that we can do for them is, one, they can come in and touch their baby. Even if their baby's very sick, they can touch their baby, they can talk to their baby, they can sing to their baby, they give their baby a name, they let them know that they're here for their baby. So even little things like that, even the most sickest baby can benefit from their parents' voice, their parents' touch. And then once the babies are a little bit better and recovered, they can bring the baby out and hold the baby. We do what's called Kangaroo Care, or skin-to-skin contact, where we put the baby on the mother or father's chest, and they seem to, both parent and baby, really like that. So we try to promote attachment and bonding between the parents and the baby. And sometimes that can be a challenge in a neonatal intensive care unit where the acuity is very high, the babies are very sick, but we try to do what we can, and every opportunity that we can give parents to participate in their baby's care, we will. So that can even be, learning how to change the diaper, doing little things, helping out with the bath, things like that. So as the baby recovers, then the parents can do more and more. And really I think what they really want is they just want to be a parent. And it's very difficult in the NICU to do that, but that's what they want. They just want to, in some way, parent their baby. We have parents, when they do participate in the care, they feel a lot better about the situation with their baby. I think that we have some amazing parents that really are dedicated to looking after their baby, and we even have parents who come back and do fundraisers and try to give back, and I think that's just amazing for parents to do. We have a family care committee in the NICU, and we have 5 wonderful parents who sit on that committee and guide us and give us ideas about things that we can improve on and how we can make it better for all the families in the NICU. So I think that's really important to have families involved in not only the day-to-day interaction with their baby, but also to give us advice at what is the best that we can do for families, what can we do for parents to make the experience, more human or more tolerable or better for the whole family. It's very difficult because a lot of the babies that we have are here for a long time. So if we have a baby, say, that I've looked after a long time and the outcome isn't good, or the baby doesn't survive, it's very devastating. But it's sometimes very hard for me, but I think if it's hard for me, it's 100 times worse for the family. So we have to try to make the memories that we can while the baby's here and try to support the families in any way that we can. And it's a grieving process for the nurses. It's a grieving process for anybody who's looked after and has cared for the baby and makes that connection with the family and with the baby. But I think if you work in an intensive care unit, it does happen, and we try to make the best out of that experience that we can for the family by creating memories, taking pictures, letting them, hold their baby, spend that time, that valuable time with their baby, and even in those circumstances, finds ways that we can have them parent their baby and change their diaper and do those kind of things for their baby. So I think that makes a difference in the end, at least I hope it does.